The Lime Walk, Chapter 2. Recovered a little from the insult perpetrated by one supposed to be by her guardian, Mary Emma said, "You must go now. I'll meet you in the Lime Walk. Wait for me there. I'll come as quickly as I can without being seen. Hurry, Tom." They kept watch as I left the house by the servants' entrance and sprinted towards the safety of the shrubbery surrounding the manor. Once in its shadows, I looked back at the windows, but saw only the pallid disk of Miss Peters' kind face. A flash of blue travelling fast towards the Lime Walk attracted my eye. With a desperate dash I followed, and my dear girl and I met for the last time beneath the green canopy. The pendulous lime flowers had outlived their honeyed scent of July, and the air was filled with that faintly unpleasant perfume of dying blooms. We stood facing one another, our shoes speckled with the amber dust of the withered lime bosoms of late summer, and gazed at one another in silence for what seemed an eternity. And I knew then, though she spoke no word of it, that my darling returned my love. There was no time for a kiss. We left the park surrounding Linden Manor by the field gate and raced along the path through the ripe cornfield. And that was where I left my sweet darling girl, a slender figure in a narrow blue dress of some thin stuff, with its high waist emphasizing her budding curves. Framed by yellow corn, she just made a picture as might have been painted by the late George Romney himself. "I'll never forget you, Tom dear," she called, smiling at me from the shade of her leghorn bonnet, hair, dress, and ribbons, buffeted by the late afternoon breeze. "No, you, sweet Mary," I called back. "Never. Well, I must be off." I sprinted a short distance along the path that would eventually bring me to the Felixton road, and then I ran back and kissed her swiftly on the lips. Before she could utter a word, I had hurried off again, turning once to shout back, "Wait for me, Mary Emma. Promise that you'll wait. I will come for you one day, my darling. I swear it." Tears of emotion gathered in the soldier's eyes as he reread his last sentences. 3 years had passed since he had spoke those words, and yet he was no nearer to keeping his promise to Mary Emma, nor was there any likelihood of him being able to do so in the immediate future. He began to write once more.